Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing out there today? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's prioritizing self, loving on you, knowing that you deserve it and you're worthy. So, I have another message for y'all today. And the title of this message is called Burn It All Down. And burning it all down. So, burning it all down, burning down over giving, over loving, over working, over nurturing. Burn it all down. A lot of fire to the need of needing to rescue, saving others, protecting others, setting ablaze to your self-doubt, fear, anger, frustration, resentment, low self-esteem, worry, lack. It's like, when after a fire happens, because I watched like the fire in California, when all those bad fires like happen to those people. And I pray that all of them have been able to return to some sense of normalcy in their life and have been able to rebuild and move on with their lives. God bless them. But after a fire, most people go back and they try to salvage through the remnants of the fire. And sometimes, it's better to let it all go. Let it all go. And you can keep some things, but those things may always, number one, be a constant reminder of that tragedy. Also, may always have that remnants of smoke. So sometimes, it's better to let it all go, let things go. Yeah, there's some things that we can't give back that are sentimental. But sometimes that's what happens in life, is that we all have to let it burn down. Burn down so that we can rebuild. Because sometimes that foundation that we were living on wasn't solid in the first place. There's some people out here and somebody that's watching today, where you have a mother or a father wound. You need to burn it down. Burn it all down. Burn it all down. And what's left after you burn down, or any structure burns down, is the foundation. Sometimes that foundation is secure enough and sturdy enough to build upon again. But what you build upon that foundation will never be the same, which is usually the point. And I'm not speaking from a house, if you catch my drift, but what you build upon that new foundation is the point of it all. Because you get a chance to make it what you like, what you desire, what fits and what's unique to you. And sometimes the foundation needs to be dug up and replanted. Sometimes that's the point. Because sometimes we live our lives and we base it on, we still living our life based on what our parents did and how they lived their life. But what came from them needs to be different than what comes through you. Because they were living off and giving you the best of what they had to give. Not necessarily meaning that it was the absolute best, but it was the truth of what they knew. So now it's time for you to build on the truth of what you know, the truth of who you are. I mean, you can keep that foundation, but who's to say that what you build on top of it is going to last? What you build on top of it is going to be better than what was there because you based it off an old blueprint. Thank you, Spirit. So burn it all down. Burn it all down because, you don't have to look like, how they say you don't look like what you've been through, and you don't have to live like where you came from. It's up to you. It's a choice. You can walk around with your old wounds and blame everybody outside of yourself, or you can take accountability and draft a new blueprint and build a brand new home with all of the bells and whistles or whatever that you like in there, with all the big picture windows and a big grand entrance on it. It's up to you. Burn it all down. What rises from the ashes is a phoenix. Something rare and beautiful. But it's up to you. The foundation can be built upon. But if the foundation is weak, we got to dig it up. So let the fire from within ignite and light a blaze to all that was, so that you can start new, so that you can build from a place of experience for yourself. Not what you known and what was true to your parents, Sometimes you got to burn it all down, and that doesn't even necessarily mean for yourself. That means in relationships, whether platonic, romantic, or familiar. Sometimes we have to burn it all down so that something new can be built. Burn it all down and build something new. Digging through the rubble, which is that of which is your life. So when you're digging through the rubble of that, of which was your life, you may find a few pieces of hidden gems that you may be able to salvage. But just make sure that you don't take too many old things to a new house. Now that's an old word of wisdom, from a grandmother. Don't take too many old things to a new house. And that one is one I truly believe. Because you meant to start over. You meant to start new. So take inventory of that as which is your life. The things that you might want to salvage. Burn the rest of it down. Burn it down. Because finding that, who you truly are and who you want to be, that's the ignition. And that flicker will start the flame. That'll light the blaze to turn into an inferno. And when you emerge as that phoenix, you're going to be grateful for what you did. You don't have to look like what you've been through, and you don't have to live like where you came from. So just know, it's within your power. You deserve it and you owe it to yourself. It can start with you. It can start today. It can start right now. Burn it all down. But I love y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time.